Hey guys, General Tabby here, and today I'm going to be really quickly going through some information we got from Lost Ark regarding the Founders Packs, and also to do with the servers and kind of how they work. This video is a bit of just touching on what they have put, as well as kind of clearing up a few things which people are either speculating or asking a lot of questions. I went through a few different websites. I think I've got the right answers. Kind of doing this as a quick video because we are actually waiting for them to say if they're putting the servers back on, so we keep updating this, and they've currently not added anything else on yet, so I'm going to assume it's not live yet. They did a big maintenance for about 4 hours, and then just before it was meant to come back online, said it was going to take a few hours more. So I'm quickly making this video to clear up that Founders Pack and server issues, which quite a lot of people have been asking about. So the general premise is, if you ordered the game with a Founders Pack, so you got early access, so you have bronze, silver, gold or platinum Founders Packs, due to the fact that the servers were having such big queue times, a lot of people opted to go into a smaller server for less queue times. So we just went on a server as a group, so we was all in the same place. Other people we know haven't been able to get on yet. I'll talk about the server issue very shortly. So the general premise is, because they know that there is this issue, and people jumped on whatever server they could. People have been saying, yeah, but I want to go onto another server later once things have calmed down, or I've gone onto a server, made a character, but I actually want to go on another server now because I want less queue times. I don't want to be on the busy one anymore. But the problem with that, the Founders Packs were already redeemed. Now, they were redeemed to a specific server. The way Lost Ark works is there are only certain things shared between the two servers, or however many servers you have characters on. So, for example, two different people on two different servers can still end up doing PvE content together, as well as ranked PvP content together. So if you think of it as like there's two servers here, and then content is in a bracket which they kind of both go to. I believe that's how it works. So certain events can be held this way, as in you can do raids and dungeons and stuff like that with people from other servers. Guild content I haven't seen being able to be shared. That seems to be server exclusive. So what's happened is people have then said, well, I have redeemed all my Founders content on this server, but I don't want to use it on this server, I want to use it on another. Once the Founders content is redeemed, it is bound to the server. You can't migrate the content across to a different server. I think this even goes as far as account-bound objects or items like mounts. So it means if you redeemed your Founders mount on a server, you can't then transfer the mount to a different server. So luckily there has been a fix, and the fix is as described in this post. So I believe I've gone onto the right post. Anyway, this is the hot fix, but maybe I have clicked on the wrong. Anyway, I'm going to tell you what it is. So these are the actual bug fixes with what they're fixing. A lot of it's just voiceover stuff, so you'd actually have to worry about that. But the problem is with the packs. Now with the packs, they've fixed this. Essentially what they're doing, and I should actually try and find the correct thing so you know I'm not making this up. Someone actually kindly posted it in here, so I will just grab it from here. Someone responded to Asman because he redeemed the wrong colour mount. So here we go. So this is what you normally get, but what they've decided to do is add these are extras. So example, you have the Platinum Pack and you've already redeemed it on a server, made a character, but now you want to be on a different server. What they have done, this list here is additional. So this is what you will get at some point if you have created a character from launch day, original launch day, as in for Founders, to the 14th Monday of February. My understanding is there is a trigger to set this in motion. You have to make a character on a different server to trigger this to happen. I don't know if it just means make one character or if it just triggers when it is initially redeemed. My understanding, some people are speculating that you have to at least make a character on a different server as well, and this will trigger. I don't think it's true. I think it just means if you have redeemed one, but I'm going to make one anyway, just to be certain. But these additional items, so you get an extra 1,000 royal crystals on top of your 7,000, that account is not altered in any way. So the original server, which it was redeemed on, is not touched. That is left as it is. This additional stuff is sent to like a mail system on your account where you can choose when to redeem it. Once redeemed, it will be on that account again, on that server. So be careful. But it will be an option to redeem when you choose. So if you log on, you then create a character on what server you want it to be redeemed on. And I believe at the top of the screen, I can't show you now because the servers are actually down, but if you go to the top of the screen, there will be a symbol and there'll be a place you can redeem this to then the server. And it will give you these items. So it'll give you a title again. It'll give you basically everything except the currency will be lower. It'll just give you 1,000 instead of 7,000, which is understandable. But it does give you the skins again, even the wallpaper and the title. Now, it is in its wording that if you redeem the founder's title and the founder's wallpaper on a roster, so on the account, it's already been redeemed, it will not be able to redeem it again because it's already on that account. This would imply that we can actually trigger getting this, so already redeem our original founders pack before the 14th. Again, some people are also saying it means requiring to make a new character on a different server. Small price to pay if it means we get all this again. So I'm going to do it anyway. Once we do that and it triggers that we are now, able to redeem this, it will send it through. It implies that it can be redeemed on the same server that we initially joined on, which is awesome, because if you have no plans to move server, if you already invested in your server, you've already got your guildies there, you've already got your friends, you're already comfortable, you've already leveled, you've already got everything in place, you've already started progressing your stronghold, you don't want to move server and start again, because you can't transfer things between servers. So everything, including life skilling, it's not account bound. There are only certain tokens which are account bound. So I think things like gold and pirate coins, certain other tokens like the Rift tokens, I believe they are account bound. So you can use them on different servers. But my understanding is your actual character progression, your roster, is only bound to servers. It's not bound to accounts. So you can't go from one server to another and use it all. But you can go, oh, my life skilling stuff and my stronghold is leveled to this degree on this server, make a new character on that server, and they share it. Go to another server, they can't share it. That's a big no-no. So, for you people, it implies you can redeem it on any server you wish, as long as you've made it so it is redeemable. You have to hit their criteria of at least opening it before the 14th. Like I said, creating a new character on a different server before the 14th. This will trigger it. It's sent to you. Once sent to you, redeem it where you want is the wording. It's how we're interpreting their wording, because otherwise why on earth would they say the two items you can't reuse are just them two, founder's title and the wallpaper, which you wouldn't need to reuse because once they're on your account. So that's our understanding. It means potentially we can have 2 exclusive founder skins on the same server now, so it just means you get an extra Founder skin to use on an alt, which is awesome. We get an extra 1,000 crystals. We also get the experience from the cards again. And it also means we get to the Lawmaker skins as well. The mount, it doesn't matter, because we've already got it. Once you've unlocked your mount, you've unlocked your mount. So, they're your choices. Think carefully. It just means do not panic if worst comes to worst, you really did want to be on a different server. You can now have the option to, apart from, you'll be 6,000 royal crystals down, but they are obtainable again. But in terms of unobtainable items, you can now use them on a different server for free, and it doesn't alter where your original character is. Doesn't alter it. So in the long run, they have more than redeemed for this, because it isn't actually technically something they have done wrong, like a mistake. Yes, they could have made it where they already had servers capable of more people. Barring that, they haven't really done anything wrong, because the servers, they have never even said that you can transfer between servers. There's no server transfer token in the game. If you go to the shop before you redeemed your package, which is an option, you can browse the shop. There is no tokens for jumping servers. So it would not imply that this is something they've ever said that you can do. So I feel it's been a bit of sorry for the bad servers or the bad queue times, which has pushed you to do different servers. Sorry about that. Wasn't very clear. This is us making up for it. I can't argue with this, especially if we can redeem it on the same account, because I probably will do that, because I'm quite happy on my server. That's where my guild is. So yeah. But anyway, I've probably trunted more than enough time, and in this time we could definitely be seeing another post from them, hopefully soon, saying they're going back online. It's currently not here. Sorry about my voice as well. It is a bit dry today because I've not been super well. So I'm just trying to get this video done and out before, well, everyone is invited to the game, including the free-to-play players, which is probably meant to be due any minute, I'd say. So I hope this has been helpful to some degree of clarity. Sorry, I've not really shown much on the screen itself, but this is the proof. This is the actual thing that they have put. I've just broken it down in a bit more detail to try and help people decide what to do with it. So worst case scenario, founders, we get an additional bunch to put on a different server. So having an alt server still means we get our premium rewards or our founders rewards, and that's the worst scenario for someone like me. It's not a bad thing in the long run at all. So I think they've redeemed it. So yeah. Anyway, guys, we are on. What server am I on? Slen. Anyway, it's the 4-letter one, begins with S. I think it's Slen. We are on that server. Feel free to join the server and join our guild, Valhalla's Call. If you wish to join our guild, just make a comment and join us and search for it, and that's it. So please take care, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.